Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maxwell Mickelson, and I'm here with your morning news. Recently, on a plot of land given to John Sutter, gold was found when a carpenter was there to build a sawmill, which sparked a new gold rush. Thousands of people flocked there from all around the U.S. and the world. The move to California for gold is largely supported by the mindset of wanting to get rich and manifest destiny, which is that God had willed them to move west and further colonize. Now let's head over to Collin, who will tell you more about the gold rush.
Hi there, I'm Collin, coming to you live from near Hangtown. Recently, thousands of young men have been fleeing the east hoping to strike it big and make more than they ever could by being just farmers and other such things. They use many tools including pans, sluice boxes, shovels, pickaxes, and iron wedges to try and find gold. The gold miners use pans to separate gold from other rocks. They put silt in and shake it in a way where the silt will wash out, but the heavy gold will sit in the bottom. Sluice boxes, similarly to pans, were used to separate gold from other materials, but they were bigger and placed in the river. So water and sediment flow through, then the sediment washes through, but the gold it will stick at the bottom. Pickaxes and shovels were used to break things apart, and iron wedges were used to break small rocks. But despite all of their tools, almost none got enough gold to make it big out in the West. Hi, I'm Colin, and I'm here on site interviewing a miner in Hangtown. Sir, can you tell me what your experiences have been like living here in the mining camp?
Well, life here in Hangtown, one of the many mining camps, is not of the highest quality. Most of us just sleep in simple tents made from poles and cloth. This furthers the spread of diseases like typhoid and other fevers, as well as limited access to clean drinking water causes diseases like dysentery and other bacterial infections. All this gold has caused a lot of violence, and gold fever is what they call it. So, if you find gold, you should not tell anyone. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of Chinese gold miners who have immigrated from peasant farms in China. Most of the miners use the Chinese as scapegoats and overall have bad relationships with them.
Hi, I'm coming to you from central Hangtown, and as you can see, just by walking into one of these camps, you can see that the prices are beyond normal. Not just that, there are constant attempts at stealing money. One of the most common scams that they run here is selling mineral pyrite composed of iron sulfide, also known as fool's gold. They would sell it for cheap, and people would think they were just a fool selling it for that little. But it was them who was the fool. Another more obvious reason that people didn't strike it rich is that there's such a huge amount of people all trying to do the very same thing. It is like winning the lottery. You hear of people striking it rich and you get your hope back. But in reality, you're panning in a stream with 25 people in front of you. All you can hope for is a speck of gold, and with the jacked up prices, it won't even allow you to do much. However, even though many people don't strike it rich, the shop owners find it quite lucrative, making it enticing for someone to start a business. Not to mention, about 250,000 people flocked here when the gold rush had started to happen, which is why the economy grew so rapidly. During this flood of people, the port city of San Francisco grew to become the center of banking, manufacturing, and shipping and trade, going from 400 residents to 35,000 residents in 1850.
When it comes to the topic of the gold rush, many say it relates to the belief in manifest destiny because due to the fact that gold lies in California, it added to the incentive that they were meant to move westward and expand and settle. They believed that God had put the gold there for them to find, and they were meant to go and have it. So that is just what they did. And that's your news for tonight. Thank you for tuning in.